So is this like another trial day or something?
No, this is a slight, quick recess.
Oh, recess, right? Yeah. Okay. Amnesia.
Why didn't you just admit that from the beginning?
I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
I'm still doing a pretty good job, though.
Why didn't you tell me, sir? Sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you for some reason.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system.
No, don't do that.
No, cartoons would cartoons lie to us.
Stick this fork in a electrical outlet. Come on. Lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
Nice.
Maggie kick.
Let me kick
like
you in the head.
Yeah, or a flash kick.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think I'll pass on this one.
Yeah. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I just want to kick them. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems literally.
Aww.
Well, actually, this is very much related to your own problem. It makes, like, his memory is really needed for you to, get off the hook here, so you're justified.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today.
Tackle his head.
We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later.
Which there are
For
many.
now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course. I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me.
Wait, are they tutorializing the talking to people right now? No.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. Her sad face is weird looking. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
Huh? This is a business card.
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
It's my business card? I handwrote my cell phone number on the back?
Okay.
I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and then tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger. What? Oh, it was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Oh. Oh, it's that.
Is it his cell phone? Oh my god, I hate her sweatshirt.
Immediately.
Oh my god, that fucking
Wait a minute.
blue.
That means the Blue Badger existed before
I hate the Blue Badger.
additional case was added to the first game.
Unless they change the assets. I need to go look at the originals.
Oh my god, all of a sudden the phone began to ring.
Yeah, you gotta read faster to get this thing to stop.
Yeah, Jesus. Hello? That's probably you, Marvin. No?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do it. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
I mean,
No, it
isn't
should be
supposed to
Phoenix's
his phone?
voice.
Oh, it's Phoenix's voice?
Yeah,
They
it's
found
his
his lost
phone.
cell phone.
It's his
Is
phone.
that Phoenix's phone?
Yeah, that's his phone.
I think we're assuming it's his phone. I don't think it's actually his phone.
Well, he had the
Okay,
same.
I mean, it looks like
ringtone.
it.
Yeah.
It looks like this phone.
See, it just says, I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it
he
means or
doesn't
how
know
it got
whose
there.
phone.
It's not his
Oh,
phone.
right. Okay. You're remembering more about this case than I am.
No, I just assumed it was never his phone because that's too easy.
I thought it was his.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Well, wait a minute. In that case, it's probably whatever
It's probably
dude with the scarf
the
on.
Probably
evil
villain.
guy. Yeah, the guy
so
who
it should just
the guy who hit him.
So the real voice is whatever I'm gonna give him. So
Do it.
wait, hold on. Let me shift to my chair.
He has to ready his pipes.
Oh, thank you. I'm searching for my phone. Forget it. I'm not gonna do the voice yet.
Okay.
I need to see his face.
This is yours. Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
That's how he knows her name.
Mm-hmm.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up...
Who is this?
You were here
all along, says.
Oh,
Maya!
my God, Maya! But he doesn't
I
remember.
forgot she comes back in the first case!
Hey.
You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in at the courtroom, everyone had already left. He doesn't know who she
Yay.
is, right?
Now who in the heck is this?
Oh no.
Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Well, yeah, if they're already talking to you like that.
Hey, good morning, Maggie.
Wait, she came back already from the village?
And good morning to you, Maya. So how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it?
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt.
Oh.
It looks like these guys are up to no good. Just a general list of bad guys.
These
Mhm.
guys.
They're making trouble in your neighborhoods.
No good. As in crime?
There's a group of con artists the police
whole
are
group
currently
of them.
investigating.
Yeah.
I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record.
They're forming a union.
Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
Where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
No, I don't remember anything. Oh, is that right?
You should just say you have amnesia to buy right now.
Ma'am, I have amnesia. Who are you?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
Ah.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. Oh, you don't say. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
Fucking boomer.
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, he's almost H. John Benjamin.
I guess I could just make him that.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
That's pretty good. I like
Wish us
that.
luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on...
No, we will not.
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. If he's an asshole, he will be judged as such.
He should
Your
be,
Honor.
yeah.
The prosecution calls it the next witness. An asshole who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh my god.
What an asshole.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter or as an asshole who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now that you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student would be following absolution, but given it just said my life was quite... Oh my god. I can't do it.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. Shut up.
What?
Hey, Maya's in there.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
Good job, Maya.
I have to question him?
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply.
Glasses, you say? Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
They're broken and in the court evidence right now. That's enough. Your name, witness.
Stop foreshadowing.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh, man.
I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
Wellington.
If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
You're a bum.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I'm in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with Mummy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. God damn it.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You...
Shut up.
What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington.
Beef.
Wow.
I'm hungry. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
Banana.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
What? You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
Who, me?
his bottom eyelashes.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies.
But they are the top crafted lies in all of England.
Craft cheese.
Deep in thought about life.
So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time.
What are you doing? That's not his voice. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university.
What? Wow.
No name, trashy.
You don't even remember where you graduated from.
You graduated from Yale.
Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country.
What?
But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now.
Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country.
That arrogant little snot.
It's past 6 p.m.
How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so...
Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you.
His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Press harder. Press him hard. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was?
Tisk, I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There's this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene.
That's an interesting clock.
Oh, so it is.
I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time part of fact is total utter nonsense. Everyone should follow real first to live by only to wear watch. What a ridiculous notion. People should live straight this life should be.
And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time.
Oh, you didn't say it out loud, though, so
you should have said it out loud.
In any case.
Wait, go back to the timeline? Ha, the timeline.
Wait, what?
Go back one. But if you look at the clock, it's not 6 p.m., it's 7 p.m.
Well, there's your contradiction. Do you want to just go for it? Or?
It was past 6. I guess 7 p.m. is past 6, but it's weird to say past 6 when it was clearly 7. Like if you look at that, not that picture, the other one.
That's... I guess it's
questionable. 7? It's almost 7, maybe.
Oh, but this picture was taken afterward. So the police probably arrived afterward and then it became 7?
Or something. No, I don't think there's as much.
I don't think that's enough of a contradiction, yeah.
Wasted time.
Get it.
Falls from above, right in front of my eyes.
And how did you know he was a police officer?
You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically, and it was all the way tied to his cheap clothing, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform.
Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, good thing I didn't say that out loud. Met the eyes of a charming young lady.
Are you sure you got a good look at her face?
Oh, God, stop it. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you.
Shut up. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Then please don't make me have to raise my voice.
Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Wait. Okay. Defendant.
So you're sure you're not mistaken?
Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine.
Your life is a fucking train wreck.
While you're only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made such a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Oh, of course.
Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? Banana. Of course, this is the thing.
The banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. It's the myth. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
Banana lies.
Yeah, these damn deceptive bananas.
These banana republics. There's no reason for him to be lie about there being bananas at the scene. And what if it's not a lie?
It's the myth. Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else?
Yes. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do.
This tutorial goes on a little long.
This first tutorial is kind of like a regular case.
Almost, but like with the easiest, most obvious things to point at.
Yeah, she's right. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Okay.
Present the banana.
The myth.
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove?
Doesn't it look delicious? Carrot a bite.
You should just be shoving it in his face. Eat it!
Just
Eat the
shove it in
bananas,
his
you nerd.
mouth.
That's not... It's a... No!
It's so weird he's freaking out about this.
Yeah, it's weird.
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? What? How? What? Why are you asking me all this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's why
I don't think
it's called,
so.
that's why it's called
Overruled.
hand.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those
What?
people who refuse to accept Galileo for the theory you to use one of you and then try to find that isn't.
No, Galileo did not create the Copernican theory. Copernicus did. Not Galileo. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
At both 20, 200, I suppose you're going to tell me that's
Oh,
terrible,
no.
right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
Oh, they broke! It's his glasses!
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness?
You are unrelenting, evil man. Like those painful creatures will be caught by horrible righteous people while she did anything wrong, she was still gruesomely burned at them.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Huh?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
6:45 p.m.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
But time of death was 6:28, right?
Yes. Upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there.
She ran away just like that.
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is.
So that's a contradiction with the time of death.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education?
Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He stated that the defendant is a culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him?
Call the police station, report.
Immediately, as in...
As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school?
You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
That's a good line.
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Huh?
It must have been 6:45 p.m.
So that's when you present the time.
Yeah,
How do you know what time it was?
That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I'm a Harvard graduate.
Doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why you're just a lousy kid who...
Hey, the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
Okay, so it's the time of death.
Yeah.
Previously.
Do we want to continue pressing?
Well,
or
you
no?
can if you want to.
Kind of want to. Short within 10 minutes.
You want to press them. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.
They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day, but suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country.
Can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take one more look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should. Maya's like, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Do it.
It was this one, right?
No, it's a time, I think. It's the time you want to present it on. When I made the call, 6:45 p.m., and the time of death was...
Well, you said immediately.
I wonder if this was one of those things where you can present it to multiple ones, because they do that sometimes.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Maya said to look at the court record after this statement.
Okay.
Autopsy.
Objection. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington? Yes. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question.
Telephone,
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to
you
open
lost
the layers
it.
of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses have a strange quirk or two, so my rationale and my own quirk would be that some people like you can understand? Enough!
Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone.
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way.
Masaka.
Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question
Really?
further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? Up your ass?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here is it. That's weird.
Here is
Here
it.
is
Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he'd lost it. Therefore, the delay in this call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There probably is something.